Hi, friends. Have you ever heard about Elijah? He was a very special man, chosen by God to do amazing things. Today, we're going to discover how God used Elijah to help people and show his great power. Are you ready? So, sit back, get comfortable, and get ready for a story full of adventures and miracles. And remember, at the end of the story, there's a special challenge for you. Elijah walks in the desert under a bright blue sky and shining sun. Elijah was a prophet, someone who spoke for God. One day, God told Elijah to warn King Ahab that it wouldn't rain for a long time because of the people's wrongdoings. And guess what? The rain stopped and the land became dry. Elijah sits by a brook as birds bring him pieces of bread and meat. And God took care of Elijah. God sent birds to bring him food. Isn't that incredible? Birds helping a human. Who would have thought that even animals can be used by God to do good? Elijah then arrives at a humble house. When the brook dried up, God told Elijah to go to a city called Zarephath, where a widow would help him. But the poor woman only had a handful of flour and a little oil, just enough to make one last piece of bread. Elijah talks to her.
Don't worry. Make the bread, and God will multiply your flour and oil until the rain returns.
The woman cooks and then opens jars of flour and oil that never run out. And that's exactly what happened. The flour and oil never ran out. What an amazing miracle! Elijah confronts the prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel, with animals like sheep and goats as witnesses. One day, Elijah challenged the prophets of Baal, a false god, to prove who the real God was. They set up an altar and asked Baal to send fire from heaven, but nothing happened. Elijah rebuilding God's altar with stones and wood, pouring lots of water over it. Then Elijah prayed to God, and boom! A powerful fire came down from heaven and burned the altar, even with all the water. Everyone was amazed and recognized that Elijah's God was the one true God. Elijah looks up at the sky with birds flying above and children playing and be thankful. See, friends, God used Elijah to do good and show that he is always in control. God can use anyone, even you, to do amazing things and help others. Like, share, and subscribe. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these miracles did you think was the most incredible? Tell your mom and dad. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting stories. Thank you very much for honoring us. See you on the next adventure, everyone.